The girlfriend next door, on his money, on his sassy, on it, yeah.
On the bam bam.
It's in the building. And of course, Jake Paul, Mr. Flames, is also in the building. And you already know your entertainment is our top priority. You missed the first hour of the show, but not to worry, we still have more lined up for you. But first, it's that time to chew it off, where one of us will be updating us on what's getting him or her stirred up. I'm good.
I know both of them will say that they're good. I am actually good too, but I think that we should touch on something. Let's talk about the nudity thingy and blackmailing stuff going on. Yeah. So I've done a video like this before that I spoke with sex experts, you know, a counselor who actually got on this topic and was like, one of the things she actually advises, you know, couples to do, that is married people, that you can have fun, you can spice up your marriage and all that. There are things that you can do, that you can even send, you know, videos to your spouse, maybe at work, and then they look forward to something, and that's for married people. But now...
Okay, thanks for clarifying.
For married people.
Okay.
But now, because I'm like, can you be too careful? Because I was just scared, and I was asking that question, especially when last year Oxlade's video, you know, made the rounds, and I'm like, okay. So this particular topic, Sha, because you know the other day it was Empress, you know, and I think that's, I don't know whether we can be too careful, because I would say that you should understand the person you're dating, especially if you're not married yet. Like, you should understand that person that you're dating, because I know that this thing did not just start happening. I remember that when I was serving, there was a video that was making the rounds of somebody in Unilag at that point too. I think it was a 400 level students, the lady, and the guy she was dating was in 100 level, and so she thought that they were on the same page. But before they knew it, they filmed themselves, and everything went viral. And I tell you, I think that for some people, you're too much for them. You know, you think that you're on the same page and that you love each other, or you have a certain understanding, but you're too much for them in the sense that they just want to do your video and show it to other people and brag and say that, see, I told you that I'm the one there, I'm the one in charge, you know, and all that. So you're not aware of that.
Now we run this town.
Do you understand? You are not aware of that. It is the way your mind is with that person that you think that person's mind too is with you. And, you know, at the end of the day, things will just go all right, and everything will just scatter, yam pepper scatter, and then the center will no longer be able to hold. I am so sorry. I really do hope, because I see these rants that I'm ranting is just for people to be careful, because I don't know how.
Oh, it's not that
they should stop it or something.
But they should just be careful.
No, because you never can tell. I've heard of a situation where somebody was doing somebody's video and the person was not aware.
So.
And then again, you can have a mutual understanding, and maybe your device get lost or something, and somebody sees it, or you go to repair and you've forgotten that you have something there, and somebody sees it, and they just transfer it quickly to their phone, and then they start blackmailing you. Like, it could just be anything. So I'm just saying that it is becoming a lot. And people should just be careful. Like, you shouldn't be in a hurry to forget yourself, because sometimes you have even taken maybe some alcohol, you're on something, and you really don't know what you're doing at that point, and somebody is already filming you, and before you know it. Because I think that there are some, if we like, let us say, it is the woke age, if they see it, what have they not seen before, whether we like it or not. There are things that's in your closet. You are crying like, how can people be seeing me like this, you know? So
nobody ever
plans.
Nobody ever plans that if they're in a relationship, it's going to break. But the one thing that you should always know, that is a thin line between love and hate. So the person who wanted to marry you, or who was married to you, and then you guys break up and you guys leave, but you now had stuff together, he's going to want to bring, he doesn't want to see you happy at some point. There's that period where you're just filled with so much disgust, hate, and everything. You just want to bring this person down. And you'll be tempted to do it. So it takes a whole person who is actually full of love, not to do that to another person. So please, don't even, for me,
If you're going to don't do it, right?
Don't do
But
it.
what if you're not even aware when they're doing it?
Then you can sue now. You can.
In this Nigeria?
Well,
No, because people have not tried it does not
You
mean
can
that you
sue.
can not sue.
if it's without my knowledge, then, well, you're going down too.
Because it can be very embarrassing.
Yeah.
These are things that people share. That is why it is not in public. People don't do stuff like this. Like, you cannot possibly be having intercourse in public.
Yeah.
So it's supposed to be behind closed doors where nobody is even seeing you. And then when it now comes to the fore and everybody is seeing your secrets, it's so embarrassing.
All this problem is because they invented phone and cameras. Our mothers and fathers did not have all this problem. They did not have it.
And it was what they knew. There was no spice it up by...
You get?
What is spicy stuff by videos? Yeah, I think it's the crazy. Some people will even tell you, like, I think the wokeness these days
No,
is
don't
just,
say that.
it's just crazy.
Because
like,
I think that... Okay, so
Kardashian clan. Kardashian
but they've
clan.
taken it off. They've taken it off
But
the
it
internet.
depends on. But
They used
we
it.
can. People will always still refer. Oh, this clan started with that.
And that is what I am saying, that people will always refer to it. So I am saying, what if at that point you did not have any children, and later on you have children, and you know how people can be these days. I still imagine it, and your child is grown, and then he enters the class, and on the monitor, the other students have it, your video there, and they say, they just want to bully you, and they're like, look at your mother.
That's
And they start making jest of, like...
A lot of people don't even care what their children think, because I just
my
think,
God.
yeah, they don't, because they do everything for clout. Some people release their own sex tapes.
Yeah,
they release
cash
it
out,
so that they can go viral.
Yeah.
You think that person cares about what their child would think? It's just a different age
So
right
I
now.
think that at different points too, there are ways we think. You know, okay, so I say some things to people. Like I used to have discussion with Amanda a lot, and then I would say to Amanda, you know what, when you're 30, God will keep us, when I run into you, I would like to ask you this question, and I would like to know whether that will still be
opinion has changed.
or maybe your opinion would have changed. So we change, we develop, we evolve. So you can't say that I mean, at some point you'll be like, I wish I never did.
Yeah.
So we don't want to have regrets like that. I'm just
All
saying
right,
that we
all
can be
right,
careful.
all right.